Hello and welcome to the Ski Club Snowcast.
For the first time ever, we're here on location in beautiful Norway.
Coming up, we've got a report on the Freeride World Tour making its Norwegian debut in Røldal.
First though, we wanted to give you a flavour of what it's like to visit this incredible place and what the mountains have to offer.
Despite the low altitudes across Norway, there is an abundance of snow. Close to the west coast, Røldal and Voss compete for the honour of being Europe's snowiest resorts, with an average of 12 metres every year, in a season that lasts from November through to May.
It can get bitterly cold here, but it all helps preserve the wide variety of terrain. Some of the scenery compares to the Scottish Highlands, but whilst the resorts may be small compared to the Alps, the freeride possibilities are endless.
We have so many mountains in Norway, it's fantastic and it's very good, much snow and yes, just fantastic.
We have to make use of them. Of course, we have after skiing in Norway. That's the best of it.
You have to experience it for yourself, you know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I really recommend people to go, you know.
In the evening you meet the same people that you've been skiing up on the hills, you know. So it's, I think it's more maybe cozy, you know.
When you have your children here, you could go almost to the top of the mountains and go down together.
A trip to Norway wouldn't be complete without taking in the breathtaking views of the fjords. Around every corner the landscape changes, with one spectacular sight after the other. This country broadens your skiing horizons and there's simply no other place quite like it.
Well, we have had an amazing time here. It is well worth a visit.
Our week began in Røldal, where the Freeride World Tour staged its latest European leg.
We spoke to some of the people behind the event and the competitors going head to head.
Velkommen in Røldal.
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 For the first time, Røldal welcomed the world's best freeriders as they attempted to make their mark in Norway.
After the riders study the terrain and choose which line they'll take to negotiate the face, their fate is left in the hands of the judges, scrutinising their every move down the mountain.
We have 5 points mainly that we're judging. The first one is the choice of the line with the fluidity, and then obviously you come to the technicity, the speed and the jumps. The jumps, I come last on my things, but it's actually quite a big part, and pretty much everyone on the World Tour are very good free riders, but not everyone are able to jump big cliffs and to stunt it very well, so that's sometimes where the riders can make the difference.
One course.
The new venue looks great, you know, it's our third option here in Røldal. We've changed 2 times already. Once over there, now we're over here, and the snow looks amazing actually. It's the best snow we've seen.
I think the Freeride World Tour is important because it gives the free riding a good platform, and it's important it has a good platform for people to see and you know, see what people can do and get wider exposure to, you know, on TV to obviously make it bigger and better.
The tour itself is the only tour in the world that actually travels everywhere and tries new places and new stops, and you know, gets people sort of into the scene and learning about the sport.
The most important is to ride for pleasure. It has to be a pleasure. It's riding, it's for fun.
As you know, their motto is best riders on the best mountains, and it's true. Like we put in so much effort to get anywhere in the world where the snow and the mountains are the best. We've got a bunch of countries and continents represented with the riders, and it's really a great expression for our sport.
As the competition got underway, it drew in the crowds as usual, as they watched the action unfold above them while soaking up the atmosphere down in the finish area along with the riders. Røldal already has a freeride tradition, and it looks set to become one of the firm favourites on the tour.
Well, once again, an incredible spectacle, and what a venue. Look out for the full highlights coming soon on Ski Club TV.
Well, the weather here in Norway has been different every day. We've had all sorts of conditions, but it's time now to find out how it's looking elsewhere around the world.
Snow reporter George Robinson has the latest roundup.
Obertauern in Austria received 10 centimetres of snow on Wednesday, but the common theme across the country has been warmer temperatures at mid-mountain level, which is softening the slopes and slightly reducing piste depths. Conditions have been spring-like in France too, with some freeze-thaw, and the best snow is reported on the north-facing slopes. In Switzerland, it's also been above zero at many resorts, though on the whole, conditions remain good. It was beautiful and sunny in Sal di Do in Italy on Thursday, though the sun and warmth do mean that off-piste possibilities are limited. It is set to get colder early next week, with snow forecast for Passo Tonale and the Milky Way resorts. Across the Atlantic, there's been significant snowfall in California this week, with over half a metre falling at Heavenly and Squaw Valley between Tuesday and Thursday. North of the border, Canadian resorts are also reporting great conditions, with heavy snowfall in the forecast over the weekend and into next week.
Well, that is just about it from this Snowcast here in Norway.
Look out next week for all the action from the ski test in Katai, Austria.
Finally though, we'll leave you with some more of the highlights from the Freeride World Tour in Røldal.
Bye.